When T's away, the twins will play.
Hey.
For our review today, we're going to be watching Jimmy Carr, The Nasty Show.
And before we get into our review today, we wanted to go ahead at T.O.P TV and give a shout out to one of our subscribers and dedicated subscribers, Brain. Let's please come together and give a shout out in the comments below to XX Pharaoh, Double X. This gentleman hit us up a couple days ago when we posted Rodney Carrington's Live at the Majestic, and he was telling us that he is just getting out of the hospital because he beat and kicked COVID's ass. And so we just want to give him his props and just say, you know, thank you, man. I'm glad that you were able to survive and kick COVID's butt,
Right.
and that you are back with T.O.P TV. You know, Brains, fellow Brains, if you guys know anybody that we can give a shout out and support as well, because that's very important to me. I have some people close to me that actually lost some people. I haven't lost anyone directly from COVID, but I do know people that have lost people. Even down to my doctor lost someone to COVID, and then she had a coworker that survived from COVID but said that she was never the same again. So regardless to how you guys may feel about the disease, it has affected people during this time. And it's made us a little stir crazy, but I want us to continue to support each other. So XX Pharaoh, Double X, man, we salute you, and we are happy that you are alive and well, out of the hospital, and back to being a part of T.O.P TV. Right. Let's go ahead and get into it, sis.
Okay.
Thanks, you guys.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Jimmy Carr, and these are my jokes. Let's not fuck about. I haven't got the time. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, a Down syndrome Roger Federer. People often say to me, how do you do this for a living? How do you get up in front of people you don't know and tell them jokes? It must be petrifying. Well, I'll tell you how it's done. This is the secret, and it works. If you're doing any kind of public speaking, this is how you do it. What you do is you imagine the people you're talking to are naked. It really works. A couple of quick things to remember. Firstly, don't tell the people you're talking to that's what you're doing. Because that can be a little bit creepy, can't it? And secondly, it doesn't work as well as you work in a kindergarten. If you're young and your parents are getting divorced, it can be a very difficult time, but remember, it's not your fault. Your mum's a slut. No offense, Carl. Ooh. Audible intake of breath. Fucking excellent. Brilliant. When I was younger, I couldn't talk to women because I was hiding in their wardrobes, masturbating. Would have totally given it away. You didn't see that coming, did you? Because I was in your wardrobe. I've written a rom-com. Would you like to hear about my rom-com? I've written a romantic comedy. Yeah, I'm very popular with that. You like the rom-coms, don't you, ladies? Of course you do. I've written a romantic comedy. It's about a guy and a girl. Classic. Yeah. Initially, they hate each other. Classic. But they end up in bed together. Classic. It's called The Rapist. Good advice for the older men that have let standards slip. Can I just remind you, gentlemen, it is never acceptable to answer the phone when lovemaking. Even if you hilariously pick up by saying, I can't talk now, I'm going into a tunnel. Just a bit of advice for the younger men. If you are going to have sex with someone you don't know, you're going to have sex with someone you don't know, always, always, always ask. Maybe things are a little bit different in Montreal. You're looking at me as if to say, well, you don't always ask. these women are French Canadian. They'll do fucking anything. That was a round of applause from the French Canadian women that will do fucking everything. God love you. Some common myths. You know the kind of stuff you read about on the internet. You read about, if you ever read about sex on the internet, you'll see myths. There's stuff that just isn't true. The best lubricant for anal sex is not tears.
Sorry.
It's blood. Do you ever use pickup lines? Do you ever pick up a lady with a pickup line? Yeah, of course. Oh, well, I'll give you a few for free. The best pickup line, as we all know, the best pickup line is, will you hold my drink while I go for a shit? That's the best one, because if a girl says, not a problem, she's a keeper. As far as I'm concerned, that line is right up there with, does this rag smell of chloroform to you? And of course, the evergreen, let's not turn this rape into a murder. I was told by my priest, I was raised Catholic. Any Catholics in? You Catholics? I was raised Catholic, and my Catholic priest told me when I was 12 years of age, he said to me, God is watching you when you masturbate. I said, is he a pedophile too, Father? I'm joking. I said, is he a pedophile too, Father? The thing that used to annoy me about church when I was growing up, the thing that used to annoy me about church was all the standing up and sitting down and kneeling. I wish you could just pick a position and fuck me. I bought some Viagra today because you can get in Montreal, you can get over-the-counter Viagra. I thought, over-the-counter Viagra? That sounds powerful. And I was reading the instructions, because it's a pharmaceutical, you have to take these things seriously. I was reading the instructions on the Viagra. It said on the instructions for Viagra, the warnings and such, it said, keep away from children. I thought, what kind of a man do they think I am? That can't maintain an erection with a child. Of course, the big thing that's happened, I don't know how you felt about it, but for me, Michael Jackson's death, it's just been weird. I watched it in London, where I live. I watched it on the news, and for me it was very much like when Diana died. I couldn't give a fuck. I was chatting to a guy at a party. He said, what does your girlfriend do? I said, anything but anal. I'm joking, she loves it. I've been with the same girl for 8 years, yeah? We're very happy, yeah? We're very, very happy together. We've been together 8 years and we're not married. People often ask us, they'll come up to us, if you're not married and you're in a long-term relationship, people often come up and they go, have you two thought about maybe, It's like they're trying to start a fight between us. We're perfectly happy as we are, thanks very much. So whenever anyone comes up to me and says, have you thought about, I always say, what, putting a third finger in? I could give it a go. Frankly, I don't think it's what the relationship is missing. Maybe try the shocker. Two in the pink, one in the sting, that's how that works. Sorry, sir, you seem offended. Two in the goo, one in the poo. There.
Makes you think this? No? Why? I don't know. I'm not connecting with him. I mean, what he was saying is funny. He's just not funny to me.
Yeah, I think he is because I love the accent. I love the intellectual comedy. I like how he's so straight-faced and has the devious perspectives that he has while keeping a straight face. And then his punchlines, they just kind of leave you standing. And
I like them, but I
enjoy them.
I'm not. I don't don't know. Maybe I just don't
It's the
have the
cynical-
funnies today.
Maybe not. I don't know his cynical perspective on things too. I just like it. It's juicy and dry all at the same time, and it's devious and thought provoking, and yeah, I enjoy it. Jimmy Carr is my guy. He's my guy. And you know what? To the audience too. I have listened to Jimmy first without looking at him. So more like, old school, like a records type of way. So I can get my own visuals while I'm listening to his voice. For me, that also helped me out as well. But I enjoy Jimmy. I give Jimmy 5 stars every time. I can watch him every time.
I hope you two have a great life together.
Yes, Jimmy, we will. Now to wrap it up, I guess, for today's Top Talk TV. Brains, go ahead and leave your comments below and give us your feedback. And
See, once again,
don't forget to tune into Top Talk TV and hit that like button and subscribe and
follow our social media
and hit that notification button, Brains, and we'll catch up to you next time. Peace.